And welcome back to After the 80. And on Saturday, Redcliffe take on the Ipswich Jets in the BRL Grand Final at Bishop Park. And Bomber, this is surely going to be a cracker of a Grand Final.
Yeah, well, obviously Redcliffe have been the best team all year in this BRL competition, but the Jets are starting to hit a bit of form towards the end of the year, and obviously they got a few players back there. Obviously Chris Ash being their biggest player back from the Intrust there. He qualified because of obviously the first half of the year. He was a BRL player before stepping up to the Intrust, and Macari Beattie and obviously Ono and
Queensland residents.
All the boys, Lockie Rowe and all that. So they're all on fire there. They've beaten Wynnum now last week. So obviously this is the big dance this weekend. So.
And Redcliffe finishing minor premiers in both the BRL and the Intrust Super Cup as well. That's an incredible achievement for the club. So the Jets are going to be up against it.
Yeah, well, obviously depth is the thing in most clubs, and obviously if you've got depth like obviously Goodner and Brothers had, you make it to the grand finals in the top grades and the lower grades under. It all just filters down. So as long as you haven't got injuries in your club, you go
You're
well.
going to go right. Well, Byron, you had half of the BRL side in your Ipswich Diggers side this year, and a great win for them this year. They'd be riding high on that.
Oh, Chris and the boys, compared with the 10 guys we had from the BRL and the 10 guys we had from the Jets BRL team, they just melded together. They formed one terrific team. Of course, we won the Germans Challenge, and then of course Chris and the boys reaped the rewards by going on to South East Queensland, then on to the residents. And I just wish them all the best, because we are white, we are green.
Excellent. Well, they played at Emerson Park on the weekend, Corey, while you were battling the same kind of conditions at North Ipswich Reserve. I don't know if you saw the photos, but it looked like a pool that they were swimming in. So I'm sure they're just hoping that the weather stays away this weekend.
Yeah, I'm sure they will be. Nice dry game. Everyone will be happy.
It doesn't really suit the Jets kind of football, does it, when you're playing in wet conditions?
No, not at all. I think, as you've seen from our game too, when in those sorts of conditions, all the sort of fancy footy goes out the window and it just turns into a good old slugfest. So hopefully it's dry conditions for the Ipswich boys and they can get the job done.
Bomber, back-to-back premierships if they get it. It's a hard task for any team to do. Do you think they can do it?
Oh, well, it is always hard to back up the next year because you don't actually have the same team. Obviously, when you're winning in them reserve grade type things, the BRL, your better players go up. And I'm sure this is probably Ashley's last game in the BRL. He's probably an Intrust player now, so he won't be there next year. So they'll be looking for a full-time halfback. And then there's other players, like I said, Lockie Rowe, I think, has got the capabilities to step up into the Intrust team. And I'm sure the Walker boys have got eye on him. And then you've got Ono, who flashes around and has played in the Intrust there on the wing, so he'll be fighting for a spot too.
Yeah.
So
Damon Whitaker, there's a bunch of guys who've been having great experience this year, and I'm sure, as you said, Chris Ash would like to finish off his BRL days with a win and a second premiership. It'd be a great way to see him out.